My name is Canan Tugberk. This is my 6th year in developmental psychology program in Stein. My research focuses on school readiness and early interventions for children growing up in contexts that are often underrepresented in developmental science, particularly in global majority countries, but also in immigrant communities like in the US. I'm interested in how children's early learning interacts within families, schools, and how interventions can be designed to reflect those realities. This work means a lot to me because it's the opportunity to think carefully about how early interventions can be both evidence-based and context-responsive, and I can use this research as a way to improve how support is designed for children who are often left out of mainstream models. I'm also thinking of further designing further interventions in Turkey as well, and they can be both play-based, so children-oriented, but also parent-based. I want to improve the study further after I finish my PhD. In one line of my work, I study parent-child interactive book reading intervention in Turkey as a global majority country, where I examine whether supporting parents to engage more interactively during shared book reading practice has an impact on children's school readiness skills and also the quality of parent-child relationship. In another project, I work on a child-centered play-based intervention conducted in a Head Start Center in the US, especially focusing on immigrant children to understand if the structured block play can support school readiness and executive functioning. I was a clinical psychologist before. I worked with immigrants and refugee communities in Turkey as well. I worked as a school counselor as well. I've seen how frustrating it can be for parents or educators when research feels like far, far away from the realities they're dealing with every day. I was writing my master's thesis on Syrian immigrant youth, and then we went to the schools where it was like temporary education center for Syrian immigrant children. But I realized that when I collected individual data, I saw that through research, you can just like say it to the world. I started to become more interested in like disseminating that word and talking about this research to the world. So I said, okay, I should work with like big data. I should do research about not just stay as a clinician. I really love going to Broadway shows, and I also take adult dance classes and music classes. Doing artwork like singing, dancing gives me a completely different kind of energy than academic work, which I needed. You know, like research and PhD, life requires a lot of discipline and long-term focus. And once you're committed to a topic, creativity can feel quite constraint. In PhD, it feels like a marathon, you know, rather than a sprint. So if you engage yourself in an artistic and physical things, it helps me to stay grounded and energized over the long run. And also you can see the progress in a relatively shorter time than a PhD, like 5 years or 6 years, if you're lucky like me.